Hey, it's Cody and Oreo today, because Hershey's sleeping somewhere over there. Today, I'm talking about doing an audit of your numbers more regularly than you think you need to. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Growing past 700 this month was pretty cool, and I really appreciate everybody's support. Now, when it comes down to the audit, Hershey, chill out, dude. When it comes down to auditing your numbers, you need to do this more regularly. I did this for my properties probably every quarter. Now I'm doing it on a monthly basis. For your business, you should definitely be doing it on a monthly basis. I had to dig into my numbers for 38 Plex. Just worked on buying out a partner on that. And I was digging into the numbers, and the taxes and insurance were higher than I thought they were by quite a bit. And the utilities were actually a lot lower than I thought they were. And so I came up with the same numbers, but those are things I should have known off the top of my head. In your business, like when I had a consulting company before I sold out, our expenses were a lot less than they are now for the person who brought me on. That's fine. But you got to know your numbers, because if you don't know your numbers, you're in gray space. You're not checking on it every week or checking on it every month, whatever you need to do for your specific business. You're going to have more ambiguity than you should have to manage the business and maintain your level of stress. When there's gray space, when there's ambiguity, your stress levels can go way up. So you need to make sure that you're looking at these, and you're going to figure out whether it needs to be a weekly thing, a daily thing, a monthly thing, whatever you're spending. Some people do it on a daily basis, where how much did I spend today? Some people do it monthly. I used to do it quarterly for my properties. I found that doing it monthly actually takes my stress away. So whatever your business is specifically, figure out what's most comfortable. Because from a stress management perspective, you do this audit, you know exactly what the nut is that you got to crack every single month. And so I did this for my 30-unit motel conversion. I did it for the 38-plex, all of the bigger projects, so that I could figure out, what do I need to actually hit? What's the reasonable target to make sure I don't have to cash flow these obligations? The obligations get cash flowed by the project so that they self-sustain. In the MFS YouTube channel, we talk about you get the real estate to buy the real estate. Well, you need to get your obligations to pay for themselves, because something I heard when I was getting started is if someone else pays for everything that you need to pay for, you don't have to have any money. You don't need a job. And so if you map this out and you do the regular audit, which was my mistake, and the point of this channel, if you're new and you're still watching this far, the point of this channel is to just share things I'm working on, and the mistakes that I make along the way, I want to share with you and be as transparent as I can, because everybody makes mistakes. I didn't audit this enough. I didn't have 100% clarity. I got the number right of the expenses, but I thought they were allocated differently. And I can actually influence some of these now to drive these costs down. So think about changing how much you audit, the amount of times you actually dig into your numbers and your expenses. And if you have properties, do it monthly. Don't make the mistake and do what I did and do it quarterly, especially if you're investing. Some of you like to invest with other people's money, OPM. Make sure you're looking at it every single month and auditing where things go wrong. When we had leaks, our expenses were way higher than they are now. And so there's those little things that you can catch a lot faster. But do the audit on your financials more frequently than you're doing it right now. It's helping me to give me clarity on what I have to do to fix my problems, and it should help you out. So I hope this helps. Subscribe if you like this type of content, and if you don't like this type of content, give me a comment, because Oreo and I appreciate it. I'll see you on next Tuesday.